Hey gang, how are we? Sean from The Good Dog on a beautiful, beautiful day here in NOLA. It's a little entrepreneurial tip for you guys. So this is for, well, it could be for anybody. Typically we're talking about dogs and dog training on this page, or in Facebook land, or in our content, or YouTube, wherever this video ends up getting seen. But it really goes for anybody who's currently building a business, is an entrepreneur, that's the entrepreneurial tip, and using content, creating content to draw people into their world and help build their business and build their profile and on and on and on. Content creation is really become a huge game changer in the business marketing connection world that we currently live in. Question for a lot of folks is like how, right? How do you create content that's valuable, that pulls people in, that does the things that you want to do, helps to market your business, helps to build your business profile, helps to build your personal brand, whatever it might be. A lot of folks get stuck on what that content should be and how to make something daily. It sounds incredibly challenging. So what a lot of people do is they'll pull stuff from other places, and it's like called DJing it, or I can't think of the right word. If it comes to me, I'll tell you later. But basically going through curating, content, and so that's an approach that can work. There are folks that have definitely made or created profiles curating content, but I think it's a far less personal approach, and I think maybe for certain businesses it might be more viable. If I was working somewhere in dog food business or something like that, then that might be something where I want to curate more content. But I'd say, and I'm sure there's plenty of other examples, but I'd say for most folks out there trying to build a business and trying to build a personal brand, making it personal is going to be really the game changer. And if you don't make it personal, you kind of keep that wall between you and your potential clients, customers. People want to get to know you. They want to know who you are. They want to see what you think and how you feel and how you interact. The more personal it is, the more real it is, the more connected it is to you, the more people feel connected to you, strangely enough, and the more they have an opportunity to decide and to determine how they feel about you and whether they want to do business with you or your business or some facet of that. So I'm a big believer in personal content. I don't know if you'll ever see me curating content. I might have maybe 8 years ago or something, post a couple things here and there, messing around with that, but I don't do any of that stuff. And even on my blogs, people will send me all the time, hey, would you write about this, our new product, and we'll send you this and we'll send you this. I always say no. I'm not interested in that vibe. I'm not interested in my blog becoming something that's not personal. I'm not interested in my blog becoming something where products are being pushed. I don't think that would feel good, and I wouldn't want to read it myself. I think it would diminish my perception of somebody if I was reading their blog, if it became like a product placement spot. Now, you can have ads and have products placed around, formatted into things in a different way, for a vlog or a blog or any a myriad of ways to do it. But actually doing placed stuff for products, and for me that's once again the reason I bring that up is because I think it detracts from the personal. And that's really what I think as I'm telling you or sharing this video with you, I think that's really what I'm trying to get at for you guys, what I really want you to shoot for if you're trying to make this stuff happen for yourselves, for your own dog training business, which is probably 95% of people out there that are watching this, is to personalize it. People want to get to know you. They want to know how you feel, think, act, the whole schmeal. How you choose to do that is up to you, whether you're going to do it in video, whether you're going to do it in articles or blogs or photographs or a combination of all of them. But here's the thing that I would say to focus on if you're in that kind of that place of struggling with, like, well, how do I come up with enough stuff? Where do I come up with the ideas? And folks, you know, I've talked about this a lot, about capturing ideas. That's a huge part of it. It's making sure you get into the habit of capturing ideas. But first you have to be in a space of, well, what ideas are worth capturing? What should I be looking for? Because then your brain will start looking for it. Then you have to turn on the habit of capturing it. So what do I look to capture? It's really simple. It's just stuff that will help. That's always the prerequisite of what my brain is looking for whenever I'm working with the dog or not working with the dog, driving my car, riding my bike, having lunch, having a conversation, responding to a Facebook comment or an Instagram comment. It's always in the back of my head. There's a little filter that's constantly searching for anything that comes across its screen, whether it would be valuable to other people. And that is pretty much what I base the whole foundation of everything that I share, everything I create, including this video, on whether it would be helpful. And that was how I decided, you know, when I first created my Facebook page, you know, years and years and years ago, the one thing I asked myself was, and you guys might have even heard me, I know all the folks that have gone to T3 have heard me talk about this. The question I asked myself years ago, it was a smart question, so I'm proud of myself, but was, what would cause me to come back to somebody's Facebook page? Or what does cause me to come back to people's Facebook pages and look at them every day, and spend time there? And it was always, would they improve, with that experience of going to their Facebook page, or now Instagram and YouTube and whatever, Snapchat, would it improve my life? Would it give me information? Would it give me an experience? Would it give me something of value that would improve my life? Would it help? And that help can be in many different fashions. I mean, it can make you laugh, it can make you cry, it can make you think, it can help you solve problems, and on and on and on. That would be my primary suggestion for you guys. If you're looking to create content and you're struggling with, like, well, it seems like I don't have enough to say, or I say the same thing all the time. If that's the case, I don't think you're looking hard enough, and I don't think you're looking hard enough with the filter turned in the right direction, right? So you need both of those. You need the filter turned in the direction of just constantly scanning your mental horizon or your physical environment for what would be helpful, and then making sure that you've got that muscle, that capturing muscle, which is, as soon as you get the idea, you capture it somewhere on your phone or you write it down. Your phone's always with you, so that's why I always say phone. That would be it. If you're struggling with trying to create content, if you put yourself in the mode of just looking for stuff that helps, that would help trainers, whether it would help owners, whether, you know, if it's something you're out with a dog, and like today I posted about dogs that pull to the side, and that's a very specific thing. It's not something that, you know, every dog owner or dog trainer will need, but there's a handful, and I posted this morning, and there's a handful of people that have already been like, that's a really great idea, I never thought of that. And, you know, I mean, it's nothing novel or it's nothing new. Lots of dog trainers have been doing that, using barriers to have dogs move in that want to pull away from you forever. So it's not like I'm sharing anything novel, and maybe that's what gets people caught up. Maybe you feel like what I have to share has already been shared, or how would I have anything special, new, fresh? Sometimes it's just the way you present it that makes it special, unique, or fresh. I know that there's books and articles, videos where people are talking about using barriers to have dogs that want to pull out to the side to move closer to you. So I know I'm not doing anything novel or fresh, but I think I might say it in a novel, fresh way. And more importantly, I've got a certain group of people that are following me that have perhaps not seen the same thing that I've seen. So you have to kind of get out of that mindset of everybody's already seen it. Everybody already knows. Do you know how many people don't know? Do you know how many people, like, simple, easy, straightforward stuff? I think so many of you guys, like, throw things away that you think, that's too simple. People already know that. Like, you'd be shocked how much people don't know that are smart people that are looking for information, but they don't know certain things that you do know. Things that you take for granted, things that you think are too simple, too rudimentary, too fundamental, too dumb. Don't do dumb stuff, right? Like, it's quite a racket out there. Don't do dumb stuff unless you're having fun with it, but be on the lookout for stuff that would help improve people's lives and capture them. And get out of your own way of dismissing them as being not valuable just because maybe it's been said somewhere else before. Like I said, you're gonna say in a unique fashion, and the chances are in your community where you're sharing it, there's a ton of people that haven't seen it or haven't heard it or don't know about it. So if you'll get in that space, if you'll look for what helps, and you'll really turn that filter on, like boom, turn the volume all the way up, everywhere you go, everything you do, and it doesn't even have to just be about dog stuff. You know that I talk about a lot of stuff, covering personal development, covering entrepreneurial stuff, whatever strikes my fancy that's important to me and valuable to me, that I'm excited about, that I also think would be helpful or exciting to others that in that same realm. So keep your mind open, be looking, searching, scanning, capture it, and give it a chance. And maybe you have to reverse that whole process. Maybe it's not even search first. Maybe it's believe that what you have and what you see will be valuable. Maybe we'll switch that. Believe that what you have and what you see and what you experience and what you process is unique and valuable on its own, even if it's already been said. Then 2, be scanning for it, right? So once you give yourself permission that what you actually see and experience and take in and process is valuable, then be searching constantly. And then 3, be capturing, right? So value yourself, be looking for stuff that helps, capture that stuff that helps. And then there's 4. And 4 is actually share it. Find where you want to share it, how you want to share it, what's your best way of sharing. Do you share it best through videos or blogs or articles or pictures or whatever it is. If you are an entrepreneur and you are not doing content marketing, not sharing content, you're probably way behind the curve. I'd suggest you get into it. And if you are an entrepreneur and you're doing that, using content creation as a marketing platform, as a marketing approach, then this should be a very helpful approach for you to be able to consistently, daily, because if you're looking, every day you're gonna come across a bunch of things that you notice that are helpful. I even have an article. It's a tip, the art of noticing, and I'm telling you guys, like, everybody blows off so many great ideas and loses them and off into the ether. Stuff that can help so many people. You're not looking for it, you're not trusting it, you're not capturing it, shame on you. Anyways, if you're trying to get in the game, you're trying to do it right, trying to do it at the highest level, those are my suggestions for you. I hope they help, because that's the point of it. Hope they help. Any questions, hit me up in the comments, and I'll chat with you guys soon. All right, take care.